So despite me being less angry, I still have like flare-ups.
Of course.
I'm getting better at not acting on it
Okay, good.
for the first time in my life. But so I'm at the Pear.
Which is a comedy club.
Oh, do they not know?
They should, but just to let people know.
I'm at the Pear, which is also like a dive bar. You would think people would fight there, but there's like a strict no fighting policy.
Which is funny because they're all Irish.
Because so you're like, I can't fight people.
I thought this was where we came to fight.
So, and I'm only saying this because they kept bringing it up. It was 2 black girls.
Okay.
Came.
They kept bringing it up.
They were like not. So, anyways, they like come late to this mic that's like ended. And then they're like watching the last person, and then I'm like, that's it, we're done, and I have to go. And you know how I am with new people. A bitch.
Pretty anti.
And so I'm very like stressed. I'd rather people not like me at first because I always feel like people want something from me. So I'm very like, don't fucking talk to me. I'd rather think someone I'm a cunt at first and then
they do
learn to like me. Yeah. I'm a horrible first impression, very purposefully. So, and I'm scared of everyone. So one of these girls just like jumps up on stage and I'm like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
And she just like looking at me and I was like, dude, get off the stage. And she's like, gets pissed then. She's like, oh, fuck you. I just want to tell you. I was like, no, we're done. Like, we're done. Also, it costs money to go up.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm so big on respect all the time where I'm like, that's so disrespectful. I would never just jump on a stage.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane to me. So in my head, I'm like, this girl's crazy, like whatever. And then her friend is like, oh, fuck you. You don't have to talk to her like that. And I was like, no, fuck you. Like, you're going to fucking talk to me like that. And then we're like getting up in each other's faces. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to fight. I haven't been in a fight in years. Like, I'm going back.
Were you a little bit kind of just like,
I just saw
let's
red.
go.
That was it.
Yeah.
So when I get like that, it's not good. So I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, we're just screaming. I don't even remember what I said. That's how angry I was.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's in there somewhere. Fuck you, bitch.
I definitely said that.
Yeah.
And then I was like ready to go. And then I'm also like, I don't know if I can take 2. I'm going to have to tase somebody. So I have my hand on my taser. And then Ryan Thomas and Hamza get in between. I was like, damn, these are good friends. Because they get up. They're like, hey.
Yeah.
And a couple of my other friends pieced. I was like, you fucking pussies. Like, I was like mad about it. I was like, dude, you're a fucking bitch.
Who
like,
our real friends are.
Yeah, I know. I was like, ever since then, Hamza and Ryan, I was like, damn, they're like the homies.
Yeah.
And these girls were like screaming at them. And then I was thankful for that because I don't want to fight anymore. Like, I really just don't. And I also was like, I don't like when I see red. I feel like ashamed about it where I'm like, damn, you really just lost control. So I'm behind them and I kind of gather myself and I was like, oh, I don't want to fight. And so I was like, I don't know what I said. I said something. I was like, all right, it's fine. And they were like, no, fuck you. They were so worked up.
Sure.
And then I was like, I still had to leave. So I'm like trying to leave and they're like following me.
That's always fun when you are in a fight, but you're also on a deadline.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you, but I gotta go.
I have to leave right now.
I'm
like,
not a pussy. I've got to leave.
So I'm like leaving. And then I could tell too, I was like, oh, they're not going to fight me. Like if they were going to do it, they would have hit me already. So they're like, and then even one of them's like, I would throw my drink at you, but I paid money for this. And I was like, if you were really, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then literally they're like, nah, get out of the way. And I was like, I have to go. Can you get out of the way? And then they opened for me, which was hilarious. I thought, because I'm like,
oh, so this was all,
and then I leave. So, but yeah, I was glad I didn't do it because I was like, let's go. I remember my parents telling me, all I could hear was like my dad being like, let him hit you first, like in case.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fucking hit me. And I've gotten hit before like bad. So I was like, let's fucking go.
What was the size difference between you and these fine young ladies?
They were bigger than me.
Okay.
But I don't care. I think people get a little spooked too because they're like, why is she so confident?
Yeah.
It's not confidence. It's just like rage.
Yeah.
And but Ryan and Hamza were like, and it was funny because Ryan was like, I didn't think, he was like, you were going to do what you wanted to do. He's like, I didn't want you to be like, fuck you, like I can handle it. But he was like, I also didn't want my friend to get into a fight.
Yeah.
So he was like.
It's also funny that these two ladies are so adamant about trying to do an open mic that has ended and no one is there for.
I know. I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, then it was funny. The reason why we brought, like, they kept being like, we're black, this is a race thing. And Ryan was like, I'm black. Like,
no, it's,
like,
Dude,
and we're all like minority. I was like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't excuse you from being
jumping on the stage
giant
and being an
bitch.
asshole.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
No, take responsibility for your actions in the moment and understand that you are in the wrong here and that this isn't some sort of a racial hate crime.